From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the Evening News Blast. Advocate is reporting California moves to restore a lifeline for LGBTQ plus youth that Trump eliminated. Less than a year after the Trump administration eliminated the specialized LGBTQ plus youth option within the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, California lawmakers are advancing legislation to bring it back. Assembly Bill 1540, introduced by Assemblymember Mark González, would require California officials to establish a pathway for callers to dial 988 and connect directly with counselors trained to work with LGBTQ plus youth in crisis, effectively recreating the Press 3 option that disappeared nationwide last summer. The bill passed by the Assembly last week on a 64-8 vote and now heads to the Senate. For González, a gay Democrat representing Los Angeles County's 54th Assembly District, the measure is about more than a hotline. It is about whether states will step in as federal protections and programs affecting LGBTQ plus people disappear. We knew what this federal administration was going to do on day one, González told the Advocate in an interview. We knew this federal administration was going to attack women, LGBTQ individuals, people of color, and our immigrant population. Last year, the Trump administration ordered the closure of the LGBTQ plus youth specialized services program within the national 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Beginning in 2022, callers could press 3 after dialing 988 or text PRIDE to connect with counselors trained to work specifically with LGBTQ plus young people experiencing a mental health crisis. The service officially ended on July 17, 2025, after the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration announced it would no longer silo LGBT plus youth services and would instead focus on serving all callers through the broader 988 network. The agency's announcement notably omitted any reference to transgender people who the federal government does not acknowledge per an executive order by President Donald Trump on the second day of his inauguration in January 2025. The shutdown drew widespread criticism from LGBTQ plus advocates, mental health professionals, and lawmakers who argued the move stripped away a proven resource for a population facing elevated risks of depression, suicidal ideation, and suicide attempts. California's proposal is designed as a direct response. California is going to stick up to this federal administration, González said. We are going to save the lives of our LGBTQ youth, and we're going to make sure that we put a bill in place restoring the service. The specialized network had become one of the most heavily used components of the national crisis system before its elimination. According to legislative materials supporting AB 1540, the LGBTQ plus youth subnetwork received more than 73,000 contacts from California between July 2024 and June 2025, accounting for roughly 9% of all contacts routed through the network during that period. Nationwide, the service handled more than 680,000 contacts in a single year, representing approximately 14% of all 988 contacts. The Trevor Project, one of the organizations that staff this specialized network, said the service connected more than 1.5 million crisis contacts to trained counselors between its launch in 2022 and its closure in 2025. Those figures have become a central argument for supporters of the California proposal who reject claims that LGBTQ plus specific services are unnecessary. If you or someone you know needs mental health resources and support, please call, text, or chat with the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline or visit 988lifeline.org for 24/7 access to free and confidential services. Trans Lifeline, designed for transgender or gender-nonconforming people, can be reached at 877-565-8860. The Lifeline also provides resources to help other crises, such as domestic violence situations. The Trevor Project Lifeline for LGBTQ plus youth, ages 24 and younger, can be reached at 866-488-7386. That information is available on the Pennsylvania Equality website. Project website is paequality.com. That's News Blast for this hour. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, Alexa, and wherever you find streaming radio. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.